Hi, this is Steve O'Hare from Signal Centre. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of September 2021, and today we're going to look at the commodity corner. We're going to look at crude oil and natural gas. So we're going to look at WTI, Brent, and also natural gas. We're going to dive into it. Oil prices resilient during Tuesday, but unable to make significant headway as Hurricane Ida had a mixed impact. There were concerns over supply to infrastructure damage, but also concerns over a dip in fuel demand. Also underlying caution ahead of the planned OPEC Plus meeting on Wednesday. Also, we have oil inventories out later on as well, so could potentially get some sort of volatility. Feels like it does need it a little bit in oil, especially over the shorter term picture. Dive into WTI crude oil. Really on the monthly chart, we're looking at this evening doji star formation, which is a really negative formation, and we've finished the month, so it has been confirmed, although we did attempt to claw back this negative candle, but it almost ends up looking like a hanging man candle, which isn't good news either. So on the daily chart, we've got some trend lines to look at. We've got this downward trending resistance line which comes in. We've also got this previous upward supporting trend line on the daily chart, which had a couple of decent points. This goes all the way back to April 2020. 1, 2, 3. So that's had 3 good touch points. That forms a trend line. We broke it below it, retested, failed. Looks like we're potentially going to retest it again where this downward trending resistance line comes in. So for me, that brings $70 into focus on WTI crude oil. You can see the stochastic RSI is overbought or overdone, and so there is potential for a reversal. Also on the daily chart, we've got this really indecisive looking candle and also a bearish candle to follow it. As we said, we've had a little bit of positive price action this morning, but looks to be fading as well. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Really looking at this double level here, we got 69.39 back on the 12th of August, and we also hit 69.32 on the 29th of August. So a break above there could open up the upside, but until we break there, it's probably worth fading into it. As I said, it looks a little bit overdone, this impulsive move higher on the short-term chart. So that is crude oil, 69.40 area, selling in front of there, but maybe going with it on a break of that. Really levels that we could come down to. 64.89 for me is the next real support, interim support coming in at 66.83. On the Brent side of things, pretty similar formations overall, and we've also got this downward trending resistance line that comes in a little bit higher on let's turn it red because we like red resistance lines, but also we've got this similar sort of level, 72.21 back here. Managed to poke ahead above 72.30, and we've got a similar candle which has been rejected, and we're forming on this 4-hour chart a bearish outside candle at the moment, so looking negative on the short-term basis. We can see this, the hourly chart, again bearish engulfing candle there. Pretty middle of the range when it comes to the ATR levels, so that doesn't really give us any indication, but as we say, we've got potential for a lot of volatility today based on all the news that we're expecting to come out. Natural gas shooting star candle formed between 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, so a bit of a rejection from this previous high here, $4.50, 448. 4-hour chart, does that give us any more indication? This started at 7 o'clock, so it goes on to 11 o'clock again, a little bit of rejection after this impulsive move higher. So natural gas sitting quite nicely around just under the $4.50, but maybe a little bit overdone, and expecting a little bit of a turnaround, but really sticking with the trend on that. That's still upwards overall for me, and really 420 would be the level where I would consider anything else but buying dips. So that's the analysis on the oil markets and natural gas. Hope it's been informative. Look forward to joining you again next week.